Which one's the flap lever?
We can't go on. Let's pull out. An emergency landing? The ground's full of electric generator windmills.
Oh, do I have to blow up the windmills now? This is a terrible idea.
What?
We've got no other choice.
Okay, let's do it.
Well, I have an A10, so if the A10 wants to get work done today, I suppose now is the time.
First Lieutenant K. Nagase.
I don't know if it even takes 2 to blow that up. Let's fire 1, see how it does.
And I'm Chopper.
Yeah, 1's fine.
That's a good name, too.
And I'm
I
Chopper.
like you, man. Tommy's going to try landing now. He's doing his best, but he's never done this before. I don't know if we'll make it, so I just want to thank you before we go.
He seems to be doing alright. I mean, there's trees right there.
Tommy, those broken windmills will be our guideposts.
These windmills are huge, but they're still a hard target from up here.
They're already dead, dude.
This is gonna be difficult. I have to aim carefully.
No, seriously, the windmills are dead. I don't know what you're on about, then. I've long since done that.
Don't give yourself a headache aiming at every single one.
Oh, nope. There's a windmill suddenly. I don't know where that windmill came from, but there is definitely a windmill.
Hurry up. I don't think the transport plane's gonna wait for us. Almost there. You're doing great, Tommy.
Nope, suddenly another windmill appeared. These windmills are breeding. We didn't need to fire that many missiles.
Just keep going.
That's a pretty good runway there. A fine place for a landing.
A fine place.
100 feet. Almost there, I think.
I don't think there's going to be any more windmills, thankfully. Yeah, the cargo's talking to us,
Surrounding
so...
airspace is clear of enemy aircraft. Everything is A-OK.
That's a pretty good emergency landing, I'd say.
To be honest, yeah, that was pretty good. That's a nice flat area. Lucky us. Minus the windmills.
Mother Goose 1. Landing confirmed.
Mother Goose is best mother and goose. Well done!
Are you alright, Mr. Cargo?
Is the cargo alright?
Yeah, I guess. That was a pretty smooth ride, actually.
Mr. Cargo, I've got a question I'd like to ask you.
What is it?
The bird of peace. Did you really have to use that beautiful white bird for this war? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wanted to see your bridge of peace span into outer space.
It's still possible. Thanks to the bird, we're on even terms now. I'm trying to get to North Point because I believe we have a chance.
To hold talks in neutral territory.
Right. Communication is vital.
So I can still believe in you then. I don't want to see any more young men or women lose their lives.
Me neither. Uh-oh, I'm out of fuel. This is the Ocean Air Force 8492nd Squadron. We observed the emergency landing on our radar. Can you see us?
Nope.
You can leave the rest to us. We'll provide support until the transport plane's crew is rescued.
Roger, 8492nd. Take care of them for us.
Spoiler? Spoiler, 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 spoiler. There is no 8492nd. Spoiler. Just so you're aware, OCF Flight 8492nd doesn't exist. So that's a thing. We are just wee lads. We didn't know.
Command. The crew on board the transport plane you encountered during your patrol has been rescued by the 8492nd Squadron. That is currently all the information we have.
Look at this. Woo! Watch as I slowly rotate in terrible directions because I don't know where I'm going. He's actually going faster than me that whole time. You can see him keep throttling up and down. Gyrating, if you will. I got basically nothing for that. For whatever reason, I got really good money, but did basically nothing in that mission. I blew up some windmills. Does that count?
After my article,
I hate
Before
windmills.
Wings of Sand Island was published to wide acclaim, I grew bolder. Here was a profile view of the base commander, the emperor of this base.
Don't. He's in a bad mood today. If he catches you, he'll have your head.
What happened?
The Arcbird.
Huh?
The white bird in outer space, with Yuktobania outclassing us in firepower. It was the President's one trump card in the peace negotiations. And now, it's fallen right out of our hands.
So you're saying we don't know how long the war will drag on? The Arcbird. A superweapon capable of attacking from space, far beyond the reach of the enemy. Its power generator was destroyed by explosives planted inside a supply shipment launched from Earth. Once again, the balance of power had tipped toward Yuktobania.
Yuktobania, however, does not have Razgriz. Or the Razgriz, as it were. Or me, which is the leader of Razgriz. But whatever. Details. Shush. Roll with it. We have an hour of flight time now. That's enough to get me, like, a stamp on my flight time card and basically nothing else. You have to have at least hundreds of hours to even touch a jet.
Ready to conduct a large-scale counterattack against Yuktobania. If we succeed, we'll never have to face the humiliation of those Yukes trampling on our homeland again. The goal of this operation is simple: to invade and occupy the Yuktobanian mainland.
We're going to conduct a large-scale amphibious assault against Yuktobania on the Vostok Peninsula.
Vostok.
This mission will be called Operation Footprint. The landing force will be selected from the 1st and 2nd Ocean Army Battalions. They will be divided into 4 companies.
Oh, it's this mission.
A,
I know this one.
B, C, and D, and transported to the area via landing craft. Upon landing, each division will fan out and destroy the enemy bases scattered throughout the area, then rendezvous and reform into a single large force unit to assault the final target, the fortress. The Yuktobanian defense positions along the coast are tightly dug in, and we have concluded that air attacks alone will not be enough to destroy them. Therefore, Operation Footprint will be a synchronized air and ground attack to neutralize these positions. It is critical that you follow the specific targeting instructions of the ground commander to maximize the effects of your attacks. We are expecting poor weather conditions and fierce resistance from the Yuktobanian defense forces. The fortress is protected by pillboxes and a defensive wall. Provide close air support for the ground forces and get as many soldiers as possible inside.
This is actually a pretty easy mission to fail as well. The entire mission isn't all ground, but there's only like maybe 10 planes or something.
I wish you the best of luck in battle.
At most, probably 10 planes. They have an airstrip in the fortress that launches planes. I think there may be a few at the start, so... Anyway, I'm actually going to get a second A-10 unless there's some new stuff. Which it doesn't look like there's going to be, so I'm going to grab a second A-10. Is there anything else in here I want? I can get some of these. No, I can't because I have no money and I don't feel like selling anything because I'm a dangleberry. We'll probably just roll with 2 A-10s and 2 F5Es. Seems like a reasonable idea to me. And I will be flying an A-10. So, it loads, there it goes. 1, 2, gave that to Nagase. Chopper and Archer, you get an F5E.
Captain, which plane should I use?
Actually, out of curiosity, yeah, that's plenty of air to ground.
So, we're going up in this formation?
Nope, but sure.
Launch.
I wish you could actually modify your flight formation, rather than just picking between 2 predetermined formations.
You are cleared for takeoff.
We get to lift off in an A-10. Oh god, this cockpit. I forgot how god-awful the cockpit is. By god-awful, I mean you can't see anything really at all looking forward except for what you're pointing at. Up we go.
Please, altitude restrictions canceled. Return to your mission. Good luck.
I am best A-10 pilot. Yeah, the thing's beefy, really well armored, has massive firepower, but it's so hard to see out of this thing. It's got decent visibility behind you, though, which is a plus. Not that I really use that visibility very much, but whatever. That's a radar tower. Like, you know, that's some pretty darn good visibility behind you. It's just this cage in front here.
Right in front of us, Scott. Save it for later. Yeah, I guess you're right. Later then.
Later then.
Companies will now land at their designated beachheads. Commence close air support.
Working on it.
This is Company D. We're almost at the beach.
Go.
I'm assuming they can handle that. What do I have? I have multi-ground missiles, right? Yeah. Probably should save those a little bit, since the first bit's easy. Yeah, you can still see the HUD markers. I believe you can turn that off. I'm not going to, but I believe you can, should you want a little bit more of an authentic look. Okay. I guess you can shoot it with a missile. There's a bunker over here still alive. I am going to intercept this Apache though, because it will wreck tanks. Like, seriously wreck tanks. Oh, it's already dead. Well, AI, just do everything for me then.
Hurry to the designated area and provide close air support. Activate your radar map to check location. Landing confirmed. Continue your support. Fly top cover for the armored vehicles.
Probably don't even need to kill that battery, so let's ignore that. Yeah, you can go crazy slow in this thing before it stalls, which is pretty useful, but still. Let's bunker over here. It allows you basically to strafe things longer, so it's really the only reason to go that slow is to strafe things. I'm coming, Company C. Don't worry your little head off over it. I just shot a very expensive missile at a watchtower, but whatever. I want to use these just for bunkers at this point, because it makes the bunkers so much easier to deal with. Plus they hit over hills most of the time, which is pretty useful. Okay.
It looks like they can only be destroyed with the aid of the ground forces.
Well, the ground forces need to hurry up and blow stuff up. I don't have all day. I'm also going to blow up this control tower, because that seems like a reasonably decent idea. And that control tower.
That's how war is fought. That's why I hate it. How could the president authorize an escalation of the war like this?
Magics. That's how he can do it.
Hey, that Mr. Cargo guy was the president, right? I thought I could believe in you back then. I had no idea he was such a wuss.
Whatever company this is doing really well. They're way ahead of everyone else, which is probably a bit of a problem. Although, to be honest, if you can stagger them, I think that might be a better idea. Whoop, overshot that. This thing's crazy maneuverable, which is a good thing, I guess. That's an A-10. I just realized what I was shooting at. I was just being a silly and thinking it was an Apache or something. I just wasted one of those missiles. Oops. No, I could use a few extra, but... What else is over there? 2 barracks? That'll be alright. Do I even need to blow up barracks? I don't know. I will. Just for the sake of blowing up the barracks so they're not on my radar anymore. We got something flying in. Over here. Apache. And there's a bunker back there. I'll kill the Apache first.
Take out that large bunker from the air. Retreat. Realign the forces.
They say retreat constantly, by the way. I'm not entirely sure why.
This might be some kind of trap.
It's a trap. There's 2 bunkers up.
Fire trench mortars.
There's a freaking watchtower right there. Use my gun more? Oh, I'll be using the gun once we hit the fortress. Which isn't, you know, soon, but still.
The cap's gonna laugh at us if we die here.
You darn right he's gonna laugh at you if you die there. Guess I could shoot this one with the machine gun. There you go. You happy now? And then I shot a missile at it. Take that, bunker. The problem with doing the machine gun on these so much is I have to get a good angle at it. And I'm just too lazy to get good angles at things.
I can see better from here. Reinforce the left flank. Alright, finally shook it off.
Hello, A10. How you doing, buddy, friend buddy? I'm not your buddy, pal. Not your pal guy, etc., etc. Whoops. I stalled in an A10. That's a massive accomplishment.
Make sure you get an accurate fix on the enemy's position. Fox 2, Fox 2.
Hello, bunker. I see you're back alive again. It's so hard to aim the A10. Not to aim the A10 itself, to aim the machine gun, because it's below the vertical. A10's got a fat nose, yo.
Attack from the center. Call it an old man's intuition.
There we go.
The enemy's entered the block in front of us. Damn it, the toll launcher's busted.
The freaking... Would you people please, for the love of God, kill these bunkers sometime today? Doesn't Edge know incoming fire has right of way? Well, yeah, but I did start shooting like right when he flew in front of me, so...
Can the captain see the enemy's position?
I think there's an A10 coming up here soon.
That's our captain for you. He ain't old for nothing.
He ain't old for nothing, you say. An F4X. I don't know what an F4X is, but I'm gonna try and shoot it down in a very silly fashion. Yes. It would have been great if it worked, but it didn't. By the way, I literally just said I was gonna bomb the captain. That thing. Hello, Oliver! Oliver's here for the first time in like 7 million years. And I let an Apache get close to my tanks. That's like the definition of bad. Go away, Apache. Don't have time for you. Like I'm more worried about Apaches than A10s. Wait, what happened here? Oh, there's apparently bunkers underneath me. Fantastic. I'm aware. 2 of them, specifically. I got you covered. And now there's bunkers over here. I'll just go ahead and fire the last one of those off. Yeah, the A10s have to make runs, and the ground targets are moving, so it's a bit more of a hassle. The Apaches just show up and shoot missiles at everything. Don't stall doing a flip. That's like the best way to kill myself right there. How to kill yourself in an A10. Stall while doing a loop. You can't stay. Aww. Oliver. You're abandoning us. He's going away from me, so bollocks to it. I know you're getting shot at.
Calm down. Check the direction of the incoming fire.
I can't believe that actually counts as a bunker. I just shot the wall next to the bunker and it apparently hit. Why don't we have artillery out of curiosity?
And you can win this. The pillboxes are getting smashed by those air attacks.
Like, if you're gonna attack a fortress, wouldn't you want to bring some artillery? Or missile launchers, or really anything? They appear to have just brought tanks. Maybe even some, like, I don't know, jeeps or something in there? I can't tell. It's probably just tanks. Hey, plane dude. That's an A-10. That's a miss. Oh no, I actually hit him. I thought he was gonna keep turning. It's so hard to hit planes with this thing. Probably because I suck at it. I'm pretty much the definition of suck at planes. So. That's a missile. It's no longer a missile, so whoa, I'm all swervy. I wish I could see like how close to killing these things they are, because it takes them ages. And I think this is only like a halfway point, maybe even not quite a halfway point to the bunker or the fortress. You're darn right I shot that bunker out of my machine gun range. Okay. I was gonna blow that up, but never mind. Stalled doing a loop again. Just not used to this plane and doing loops. I'm used to this plane and doing that, though. I've gotten pretty good at doing that for some reason. The bunker below me is gonna pop back again. Howitzer. Like, look, they have howitzers. I'm gonna have to missile that. Probably shouldn't have, but hey. And those are that. Yay, the last bunker. I don't believe this is actually finishing it, unless I'm remembering a completely different fortress or whatever. I can't believe that actually killed it. Up I go. I am best A-10. The thing I really like about the A-10 is those massive engines on the side there. They look cool. How many chickens do you think I kill in a given day with those engines? By chickens, I mean birds. Bunkers are back. I should probably kill whatever's in the back there. Probably howitzers. I can't tell what it is, because my plane's in the way. I'm gonna go with howitzers, but we'll see. Yep, howitzers. Let's get rid of those. Oh, or maybe they'll just get rid of it for me, whatever. You think they would stop putting people in these bunkers and, like, I don't know. How many people do you think I've killed in these bunkers? How many people do you think they've killed in these bunkers? Probably much less than me, but whatever. Bunkers is what they're thinking. That's an A-10. That's a stall. That's a missile lock from God knows what. Probably that. What kind of missiles do those things have? The Thunder... whatever. Thunderbirds. Because that's the only thing I can think of that actually locked onto me, and apparently those howitzers come back or something.
Well done. Give him one more shot.
How did that not kill you, good sir? That's a bad idea. Let's not do that maneuver. Let's do a different maneuver. Let's not go straight into the ground. Yeah, the howitzers come back, so... I guess if I'm free, I'll just do strafing runs on those. Oh, never mind.
Attention all forces. All bunkers silence. We've captured the entire fortress. Did you copy that, Air Force? We really appreciate all your support.
All right, things are a bit calmer now. What's on your mind? Hey, Scott. Hey, chill out, Dad. Congratulations. What? You're kidding me, right? Not at all, buddy. We got a bouncing baby boy. Hurry up and give her a call.
God, which way am I facing? I got myself flipped over at some point there, I think. I believe you can fire forever on at least most of the guns. I like how it chooses this bit for the replay, me going straight vertical. Best replay ever, 2013. 2013 ever. I'm not sure those two go in the same sentence.
After intense fighting, the landing force captured and secured the fortress target. Thanks to the success of Operation Footprint, we have secured the southeastern coast of Yuktobania. We've decided to make the fortress our first forward base on Yuktobania as we expand our combat operations inside the country. After we complete construction of our defensive positions, our ground forces will continue their advance to the final target, the capital city of Sinigrad.
I actually got an S rank on that mission, which is fantastic. Hello, Dutchie! And I'm probably maxed out my ground target rating. I didn't, actually. Which is astounding, but whatever. New aircraft is available for purchases. A medal has been awarded. I think you get a medal for every S rank? Maybe not, but S ranks are always good to have anyway. Blind spot, you say, good sir. Ow.
The Yuktobanian force that defended the Vostok Peninsula is staging a large-scale withdrawal from the area. After analyzing the situation, we have determined that they are pulling back the force to regroup their defense network and strengthen their capital defenses. Yuktobania's southern armies sustained heavy damage during our landing operation, and their defensive war power has weakened considerably. Their withdrawal is currently proceeding under the curtain of a set of electronic jamming signals. The enemy's air forces consist primarily of transport planes. Pursue these planes, destroy them, and halt their retreat.
Okay. Wasn't paying attention to any of that, but the enemy appears to be entirely air targets, so guess what we're doing? Did you miss an Leviathan? I don't know. What's a Leviathan? And when were you not here? I could buy another F-20A. We have a MiG-31 now, which are really good. I really like MiG-31s. In fact, I'm tempted to sell a bunch of planes just to buy 4 of these. I really like those. Oh, those are ground attack planes. Okay, I didn't know that. Is that all we got? It's hard to keep track of what planes I already had. Either way, I like these. So they're 14k a piece. That's a lot. Let's see what we can sell here. Yeah, we're gonna straight up sell the 3 of the F whatever they are. F-20As. I'll probably sell those F-5Es as well. We can just pop A-10s in there. Although A-10s have slightly worse air-to-air, don't they? Yeah. Is 62k enough for 4 of those? I think it might just be. I think we only need 56k? Math is a bit shoddy there, but whatever. Let me do it. There we go. MiG-31. Plus it looks cool. Look at that thing. That's sweet. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta-da! So now we have a whole new entire wing of my favoritist plane. I like that plane. I don't know why I like that plane, but I really like it. Plus it looks sweet. I probably like it just because